Carl, thanks for joining us.
No problem.
Apart from anything else, that was a cracking game of football.
Yeah, I think you've seen two teams who are, will be up there at the end of the season.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. Fylde very strong and well organised as you would expect. Dave Challoner being in there, and he's got experience, obviously, with the Colwyn Bay, of getting out of this league. So very pleasing, really, to have taken part in the game. I think everybody's enjoyed themselves, and luckily we've come out on top.
1-0 at half time. I thought they just edged that first half. I wouldn't have any complaints about that, but it did feel that FC just needed that extra 10% the second half and we could match them.
That's exactly what we said at half time to the players, really. I think what we did in the first half was we sat a little bit too deep, which invited them, with the three that they were playing in midfield, invited their spare man to go and exploit the whole position in behind the central striker. So we needed to address that, and I think once we did that at half time, we asked them to up it, not so much 10%. I think we wanted 30-40% out of them because we know we can do better. And I think when we did that in the second half, they got to grips with things, and in my opinion, I think we deserved it.
I mean, it was a bit of a shock. I guess it would have been for them as well. That first 5 minutes in the second half, it came out like an express train.
Yeah, and that's credit to the players. That's credit to the players. I think they realised that they'd probably let themselves down a little bit in the first half, and then, after a quick chat at half time, they realised, they rallied, they got themselves together, and two of them were fantastic.
Yeah, it's really good performance, because I think you're right. I mean, we could well meet these again, not counting chickens, but I think they're going to make the playoffs, and we could well do that easily. Yeah, if not better. I know you're going to say that.
Well, we'll see. We've got in a good run of form. I look round at the bench, and I've been saying it for a few weeks now. I've got a really strong bench, and even lads who aren't in the squad at the moment. So hopefully we're all geared for heading in the right direction. And like I say, it's going to take everybody all on board, fully on board, and understanding what we're trying to achieve.
Yeah, it's a good point you make that, because when Greg Daniels came on, his first run, he was like lightning. Yeah. And I think everybody's saying that since Rodri's come back and sort of got a bit of fitness, he's looking sharp as well.
Yeah, exactly. When I look round, and you've got little Ashley who came on for the last couple of minutes, Carlos Rockers to come back. We've got the likes of, like you say, Rodri. We've got Dave Birch, who wasn't even in the starting lineup or the subs bench today. So there's lots and lots of stuff. Nicky Platt, there's another one. So there's loads to go at, and I've got plenty of sleepless nights, but they're good headaches. And I think one thing that the players know that they'll always get from me is honesty. I've not been, I've been fully open with them about team selection and also why we're doing it, why I need to be changing things when I need to.
What's your thinking around the Tom Greaves Michael Norton partnership? How do you think that's working, and what's your thinking behind that, playing the two of them together?
Both good players, and they score goals. Yeah, you can fill your team full of goal scorers. You're in a decent position. I thought at Buxton last week, I thought they showed really good glimpses of what can happen. But we've got lots of games. We've got lots and lots of games. So there might be different formations. There's certainly different changes in personnel. To try and maximise and try and achieve what we set out to do.
I mean, they were good at the back, FC, weren't they? I mean, apart from the own goal, which was unfortunate. Yeah, but Jonesy again was immense, wasn't he?
Superb, absolutely superb. And that's what we need to keep doing. That one's gone now. So Frickley on Tuesday night, we need to produce that again. And that's going to be the message. We can't look back. We need to be looking forward and making sure that there's no complacency slips in. And that'll be my job. And I think we've seen from the reaction from half time, the players are fully up to speed on it anyway.
Yeah, I think that's what Daz was saying on the radio. That you give them the talking to at half time. You sorted things out, and they came out and they really showed it, didn't they? And I think Fylde probably were a bit taken aback from that.
Yeah. So let's start the first half like that on Tuesday.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
First half and the second half. We can't give ourselves pats on the backs just for the start and a half. We needed to start the half like that. Can we get into a situation where that's not needed? That's what we're looking forward to.
Well, we've got two tough games this week. I mean, wherever Frickley are in the league, and they're actually not down the bottom, they're sort of a bit way up. Yeah. It's always a tough place to go. And of course, Marine away next weekend. Yeah. and they're a side that's up there with us as well. So,
but we're happy where we're at, and we'll be concentrating on what we do. And judging by the last good few weeks, we're heading in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean 6 games on the trot that we've won, even throughout all this terrible weather. Yeah. That's a good run, isn't it? It
is, yeah, and that's credit to the coaching staff and the players as well to keep focused, because when you've got long spells in between games, it's very easy to like a bit of boredom and kind of thing set in. But they've been fantastic.
Well, it's a great game of football that today, Karl. Well done, mate.
Cheers. Thanks, mate.